I tell this story often, so forgive me if my audience is familiar with it. But there's always new listeners, so there are people hearing this for the first time. When I was 8 years old, I was lying in my bed, and this was the 70s, and Springsteen comes on the radio singing his 70s anthem, Born to Run. And at the end of this song, of course, it's a song about something he's searching for, something he's running to try to find. And he's trying to find it with a girl named Wendy. Little did I know that 17 years later, I would marry a girl named Wendy, right? This song was like a prophecy of my whole life. I didn't know it. But at the end of the song, he says, someday, girl, I don't know when, we're going to get to that place where we really want to go, and we'll walk in the sun. But till then, tramps like us,
baby, we were born to run.
Exactly. And then Springsteen cracks open his rib cage, and he lets this cosmic cry come out of his heart. And it cracks something open in me. I'm 8 years old. I'm lying in my bed, and I felt like the ceiling cracked open, and I was staring into the mystery behind the universe. And whatever Springsteen wanted, I wanted it too. And I'm not as big a fan of Springsteen as I became later of U2, but Springsteen's music has always walked with me. He's always been there. I've turned to him at key times. Just recently, I was in prayer, and I was praying for an increase in faith, hope, and love, because I was facing, again, some of my own idols, some of my God substitutes in my heart, things I turn to because I'm so afraid often of the deep place of my soul, that deep well, the ache, I call it, right? And Springsteen was the first to awaken at me to feel this burning yearning. St. John of the Cross talks about giving ourselves permission to enter the deep cavern of our longing. And he says, when we do, and when we let go of our idols, the things we try to fill that longing with, John of the Cross says it's like infinite death, because we feel just the abyss of our longing for the infinite, and we're not there yet. We're not on the other side yet. We don't have yet the beatific vision. So Teresa of Avila says, I die because I do not die. I so yearn to die to be with the Lord that I die now because I'm not yet dead. So I'm afraid of that abyss of yearning. And I really have to pray for an increase of faith, hope, and love to overcome my God substitutes, my idols. And there I was praying for faith, hope, and love, and the Springsteen song comes to mind from his 2002 album, and it's called Into the Fire. And the chorus is, may your strength give us strength, may your faith give us faith, may your hope give us hope, may your love give us love. And Springsteen became a prayer. It became this yearning of my heart, this prayer of my heart. And he's talking about walking up this staircase into the fire. And I think it was actually a song written about 9/11, like these firefighters going up into the stairs of the trade centers. But to me, it became this climbing the stairway to heaven, right? And entering into the fire of heaven. Right? So this song, this total pop song by Springsteen becomes really a kind of contemplative, even I would dare say mystical experience for me of the holy, of the sacred. And that's a very common experience in my life.